Hello everyone, Simon here. Let's continue playing Phoenix Wright. We are on the second part of the first day of the trial. And we're gonna question Larry Butts. February 9, 11:15 AM. District Court Defendant Lobby number 1. Excuse me, Mr. Edgeworth, I'm not really sure what to say. Iris, we only have 20 minutes. There are 2 things which I need to ask you before we reconvene. Alright, I'll help you any way I can. First, about that night, you really didn't go to the inner temple, correct? Does she actually have an evil twin? The last witness claims to have met and talked with you in the training hall. Either you or Sister Bikini is lying! Mr. Edgeworth, it is just as I said yesterday. Until the incident occurred, I was in my own room in Hasakura Temple. Very well. The second thing then. Alright, so the thing isn't appearing. Katagama. The Matagama, my bad. The Matagama isn't appearing, so I think she's telling the truth, according to the game's logic. That night, the temple snowmobile was used in between the time Sister Bikini returned to the main hall and when she bore witness to the murder. Sometime between 10:30 and 11 PM that night. Were you the one who used the snowmobile? There is only one key for the snowmobile. The only person who could have used it was me! So it was you. But why? What made you go out to Dusky Bridge? Wait a minute. She just said, until the incident occurred, she was in her room. But now she said, when the incident occurred, she went out on the snowmobile. What? What made you go out to Dusky Bridge? I'm sorry, Mr. Edgeworth. To do this now? Iris, I can't tell you about that yet. Yet! Not until her safety is confirmed. Her? The safety of the Acolyte. Oh, Maya? The Acolyte, her. She must be talking about Maya. Iris, look me in the eye and tell me the truth! Did you kill Elise Stoneham? This is like the 4th time we asked her. No matter who or what may come, I could never take a life. As I thought, no psychologs. But hasn't she killed people before? Wait a minute. Very well. It is my job to get to the truth. You'll discover this for yourself soon enough. She's killed people before. February 9, 11:36 AM, District Court, Courtroom number 7. Court will now reconvene. Miss Von Karma, where is the witness? During the break, a man was detained for suspicious behavior in the gallery. Suspicious behavior? He was sketching something very intensely. Dare I ask what the witness was sketching when he was detained? He drew a terrifying woman, armed with a demonic face and a vicious whip. So... I mean, that must be a coincidence. I mean, I'm sure he's just imagining it. I can only presume that his intention was to Anyway, it's time to drag this pathetic excuse for an artist before the court. Laurice Donham, I hope you're ready. Get in here. It would seem that whip is going to see plenty more use today. He doesn't seem concerned by it. It's like, yes, more whipping. Alright then. Carry on. Ah! Your sketch is in contempt of this court. Hey! I was just artistic. Ah! You tried to run away from the bailiff who was trying to hand you a subpoena, correct? Look! I'm nothing but a fledgling artist, training out in the mountains. I'm only down here in the city because I ran out of green paint. Well, to use the technical term for the color, viridian. Larry, this isn't an art store, now is it? I know! I graduated junior high, okay? Look, art is all about working in the fields, isn't it? Working in the fields? I presume he wanted to say field work. I hope. That's it. Thanks, buddy. It's kind of sad that I was able to understand his mangled train wreck of a sentence. I just happened to stop in here and found a wonderful new model. So see, I've got nothing to do with this trial at all. I expect all of your faces to be red when you realize this mistake. Bright red! Or to use the technical term, Crimson Lake. Ah! Stop your pathetic babbling and testify like a man! Refrain from whipping me, Miss Von Karma. Cross-whipping is as bad as cross-checking. Witness! That was all your fault. Testify now! Where? This is too much for me. Alright, what do you saw? I was at that lodge out in the mountains, looking up at the stars that night. I walked to the bridge a number of times, but I didn't see a snowmobile. Why would you bring that up? Why would you bring that up? I didn't see anyone at the bridge that night either. The girl I was waiting for didn't show up. My teacher died on me. I'm all alone now. Aren't I edgy? Yes, you are. Witness! Please refrain from talking directly to the lawyers during your testimony. I'm just a nobody. Nothing but a small, worthless man, aren't I? And why wasn't I asked for my name and occupation or anything else? Yeah. Mr. Edgeworth, this man seems to have quite a severe inferiority complex. He's recently been the cause of numerous incidents. I think he's finally realized for himself just how much of a nuisance he has been to other people. Yeah, that's right. I'm behind everything. Every case. Watch out, okay? Just touching me will make you eternally unhappy. Well then, let us proceed with the cross-examination, with no touching, thank you. We can delve into other details at a later time. I was at that lodge out in the mountains looking up at the stars that night. Whatever is the matter, Mr. Edgeworth? This one single statement is so full of contradictions. For a moment there, I thought I was going to collapse. So, witness, any idea as to where these contradictions in your testimony lie? Depending on your answer, I may stay my whip. Okay, give me a minute. Well, it was snowing that night, so I couldn't possibly have seen the stars. Yes. Carry on. That rundown shack is hardly a lodge, is it? Right, carry on. And even if the stars could be seen, it isn't like I was there to look at them, right? See, you can do it if you try. Ah! There is only one issue here. What you saw at Dusky Bridge. Oh wow. I was at that lodge out in the mountains looking up at the stars that night. A number of times. How many? Maybe 5 times? I went once every 20 minutes. Once every 20 minutes, 5 times is like 1 hour 40 minutes. Which means you spent almost 2 hours at Heavenly Hall that night. You bet! Real love is about waiting with your heart in your hands. Love, you say? It was this man's intention to summon the defendant to the small shack, using this blackmail letter. Blackmail? No, that wasn't simply a product of You huffy-puffy, loosey-goosey excuse for a whimpering, whining wuss of a witness. So what did you see? I hope for your sake you saw a snowmobile. You huffy-puffy, loosey-goosey excuse for a whimpering, whining wuss of a witness, eh? Well, you see, being called those names doesn't seem to bother him at all. Because it's true, Edgeworth. You can't be bothered by the truth. If you're bothered by the truth, you're gonna be bothered all the time. I didn't see a snowmobile. Larry, you really didn't see it? Hey, no need to hit your desk, I can hear you. I didn't see it! I didn't see a snowmobile! Larry, say snowmobile for me, please. Snowmobile. If you truly have nothing to hide, then why are you stammering like you just flew over a cuckoo's nest? Shut up! What is this? I don't know. Don't ask me. It seems that I need to start from a more obvious contradiction. I'm going to strike the blow that will finally get him to spill the beans. I didn't see anyone at the bridge that night either. You didn't meet anyone? That's right, because I've got nothing to do with this. And I'm just here to buy some Viridian paint, okay? Come on, I expect to see those Crimson Lake faces now. It would appear that simply pressing him isn't going to be enough, Mr. Edgeworth. Indeed. It seems that he is going to claim to have nothing to do with this to the end. I don't want this guy to cost us any more time. I need to slice through his obvious contradictions and keep things moving along. I walked to the bridge a number of times, didn't see a snowmobile. Didn't see anyone. We know that he saw Phoenix Wright. I just don't know if the game wants me to do that, or if there's something else. Phoenix? Larry Butts, I can understand why you might want to throw your old life away. You're pretty pathetic, and you cause all sorts of trouble. I'm sorry, but having realized just how much of a nuisance you have been, that could be considered a step in the right direction. Edgy, are you trying to console me? It certainly doesn't sound that way to me. However, I cannot forgive you for simply turning away from the incidents you create. Ah, you're totally pinning this on me. Now then, let us talk about the night of the murder. Sister Bikini, after seeing the murder take place, asked Phoenix Wright to report it. Thus he headed for the public phone by the bridge. There he happened across a certain nefarious individual. You, Larry Butts. That's right, me in the flesh. Listen carefully, witness. It doesn't matter if you change your name. So long as you remain pretty pathetic, you will continue to cause these incidents. You're pretty pathetic. That reality will not change. But What do you want me to do then? Larry, what you need to change is your inner self, but for now, what you saw that night, testifying truthfully about this one issue is all I need from you. Edgy, I think I've finally woken up. No, he hasn't. Well, I guess I could still be sleeping. But anyway, I'll do it. I'll testify. Well, I'm not sure this will go especially well. I'll ask again then, witness. What did you see on the night of the murder? Ah, here we go again. I went to the shack at around 9, so it would have been about 10:30 PM. Yep. I was lying under my bedding when a white flash almost blinded me. I looked out the window and Dusky Bridge was on fire! There was still some thunder, but I went right away to check it out. That's when I ran into Nick. You certainly saw quite a lot, didn't you? So, what happened to the bridge after it caught on fire? It was like me after a 3-day stint chasing a girl. It totally burnt out, like almost totally gone. I mean, trying to cross the burning remains was what caused Nick to fall. What did you say? Oh, don't worry, it's nothing life-threatening. He just caught a cold. He fell 40 feet into a freezing river, but he's fine. I never know with that man if he should be called lucky or unlucky. Now, Mr. Edgeworth, please commence your cross-examination. I went to the shack around 9. It would have been around 10:30 PM. What did you do out there in the cold for an hour and a half? Well, if you really must know, I was busy getting excited, I guess. Ew. Ew. Gross. Excited, dare I even ask? I set the meeting time as 10 PM, right? But I couldn't wait, and I thought she might come early too. Well, it appears she didn't come at all, in the end. Because they never arranged to meet in the first place, did they? Francisca with the logic! Shut up! Don't go picking my fond memories apart! Anyway, I was getting a little worried. I thought maybe Iris had lost her way. So every 20 minutes or so I went out to the bridge, but I didn't see anything particularly suspicious. I didn't have anything else to do, so I went back to the shack to wait for her. What a dumbass. I was lying under my bedding when the white flash almost blinded me! This light was, of course, lightning! Like kapow! Like a slap from Naomi, honestly. A big bada-boom! Naomi. Ah! Or a little like that? Ah! That's more like a punch from Miranda. Witness, did you actually see the lightning hit the bridge? Well, I was a bit startled by the flash of light, so I looked out the window, and Dusky Bridge was on fire! Seeing that, what did you do? What do you think? I was burning up as well from the fire in my heart. And that's why you went to take a look at the bridge. Well, to be honest, it was freezing cold, so at first I thought, forget it, I'm not leaving my covers. But it had pretty much stopped snowing, so I don't know, I changed my mind. I'm not sure I care for the forget it attitude you had at first, witness. So he didn't actually see the lightning strike the bridge. He saw lightning, and then he saw the bridge on fire. It is possible that the bridge was not set on fire by the lightning, but by something else. It's possible somebody rode the snowmobile to the bridge to burn it down. To burn it down in order to save Maya from the killer. The killer was there to kill Misty Faye and also Maya Faye. Burning down the bridge saved Maya. There was still some thunder, but I went right away to check it out. You said right away, but exactly how long after the strike was that? The lightning fell and then the bridge caught on fire maybe around 5 minutes? I mean, I suddenly thought, gotta go check this out! How far is this small shack you were from the bridge? Hold on, well, it had pretty much stopped snowing. I guess about a 5-minute walk? And how did Dusky Bridge look when you got there? Like I had recovered a piece of my childhood. What? I mean, not even the bonfires kids make during school camping trips can compare. Well, should I press him for a little more info? Yes. Why didn't you call... Why did you go to the bridge? So you suddenly thought to check out the bridge. Does this mean that you initially had no intention of doing so? Well, yeah, I guess it does. It was really cold. I didn't really want to go out there. If that's the case, why did you change your mind? I would like to hear your reasoning. In which case, please give testimony to that effect, witness. My reasoning? Okay. Reasoning, is it? I thought I'd never get another chance to see something so big burning. So you decided to go and see what was happening. That's right, we are talking about a massive suspension bridge burning to high heaven. That's not something you see every day. A real specu... like, really special. Can we really trust a witness who is unable to pronounce spectacle? Life seems to love hitting this poor witness below the belt. Constantly punching him in the nuts. Well, my motto is to hit life back as hard as I can. Ah! I'll give you a few hits too if you like. With my whip! He told me about the burning bridge yesterday. But there's still something that doesn't quite fit. It looks like, despite his change of heart, Larry still isn't telling us the whole truth. He could have seen the bridge from Heavenly Hall. He didn't need to go to the bridge to see it. I'm lying under my bedding when a white flash almost blinded me. Dusky Bridge was on fire. .45. Lightning struck Dusky Bridge 10:45. 5 minutes later it stopped snowing. 30 minutes. About 10:30. He says about 10:30. This says 10:45. I mean, he just... Is that enough of a discrepancy? Still some thunder. Went right away to check it out, but he didn't go right away. To see something so big burning. I'm gonna present the map here. I'm not sure though. Because you could see the bridge from the hall. In fact, you have a really good view of the bridge from the hall. You don't need to go up here to see it burning. Nope. Still some thunder. Went right away to check it out. Never get another chance to see something so big burning. There is the time discrepancy, but I don't think... Let me press him again